Hi.
Hello?
Wait.
Hi.
Shh. Shh. I have to do the intro. You
No,
need to
I heard an echo before you
stop
started.
the seat. Hi. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to what I guess would be Tuesday, February 27th. It is 8:17. Yes, I'm a little late. Yes. Sorry about that, but I got this notification while I was just about to start the show that said I was out of what did it say? I was out of
Storage.
storage.
Hey, Autobot.
I was out of storage on StreamYard, so I had to delete a bunch of shows from December so that we can make space and that the show would be on there. So yeah, so I changed my little POV over here. Hope you don't mind. So you can see
Oh,
now
boy.
my stuff over there. My stuff up there. Pee Wee, who's up there, because I feel like I'm never really comfortable with it too close to my face. So yeah, two things. Dennis is gonna be a little bit late because he had Italian class tonight, which means that he's probably going to have drank excessively and come on here and have
Circle.
brown liquor. And also, I just want to say one really quick thing. Um, I kind of really like Xavier and I were talking about today, but I really miss Arm. I miss him being around, and as much as
Indubitably.
I used to just kind of constantly complain about cleaning out the computer, and we would have like 25 clips, and then Arm would send me another like 17 clips to put on for cleaning out the computer. Um, and you forget how much you miss that when you don't have it. And so, yeah, I just want
Don't know what you got till it's gone.
I know. So I do miss my Johnny.
We all do.
If you're listening to the shows at all, I just want you to know that I am, and you should know that when I send out the link for StreamYard for everybody, I still include him in it just so that he knows that anytime he wants to come on, he can. So, no, we've not heard from him. He has not been on the website since February 2nd. And I email him every single week to just say, "Hey, just checking in. Hey, just checking in." And if I look at my text, all you see is my thing. "Hey, just checking in. Hey, just checking in. Hey, just checking in." So, yeah. So we miss you, Johnny, and we hope everything is okay. Um And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say at the beginning of the show. The thing we're really going to talk about tonight is Howard's hierarchy and the sheer amount of producers that he has on the show. And then we're also going to talk about that absolutely insufferable Jonathan Blitt and his need to take JD out for content for the show. And yes, Stella Rocker, you are exactly right. We miss him, but he needs to find his own way home whenever
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, yes, I am sure he's still alive. Yes. So just in case anybody
Yeah.
You know what? That's a genuine question because remember what happened with Gary Puppet and we just didn't know and until we knew? You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things where you
Yeah,
just don't know until
yeah.
you know. By the way, this
Well,
scar on my knee, I just want you to know is I just can't believe it never went away. I was in Pennsylvania and I was running down the stairs because the bell rang and the stairs are kind of steep there. And Reacher was like standing right at the bottom of the stairs. And I literally just like went flying over him onto my knees and my palms of my hand. And it just skidded across the hardwood floor and I bruised both of both of my knees. There's still a little mark right there, but this one just never went away. It's just the weirdest thing in the whole wide world. So I won't put that knee up. Sorry. Okay. Yes, no, it's not rug burn. It's like wood burn. It was just kind of weird. Um No, he's not on the Deppening either. I went and checked and yeah, I'm just laughing at some silly comments. Okay, so we're gonna start the show. Xavier and I and Denny will come in at some
That's
point in
me.
the future. And yeah, so you would think every day is like Sunday. Every day is exactly the same. And of
It
course, it
is.
starts with American Nightmare and just needs to fill us in on, I don't know, just the recording of American Nightmare. So now he's been doing this as his song for what? 15 years, 16 years,
What?
17 years,
Which
18
song?
years, American Nightmare.
Since '97 was a while ago. Couple of
97.
decades.
I don't know how many years that is, but whatever it is,
1997. That's like 23 years ago or something
it's a
like that.
long ass time
Yeah.
and still feels the need to let us know about what's going on with American Nightmare. So let's get to it. Here we go.
Oh God, who
Most of it
cares?
because it was the most humiliating experience. Rob kept going, just sing. He says, I hear you on the radio singing. I go, I don't understand what we're doing here. I got to get out of here. It was horrible.
You needed Stevie Wonder to show you your part.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Rob sings in a very specific way. And I was trying to sing like him because he goes, try to get a little grittier, like, and I go, I don't do that.
You don't do anything. You're a horrible singer. And it's amazing that it's been over 20 years and still nobody.
Can you imagine if the dude from Matchbox 20 was still like reminiscing about that song Push that came out that year? I mean, everybody would just crucify him. That's what this dude is doing essentially.
Yeah, but the weird thing about it is that he doesn't know the words to the song after 20 some odd years. All right, I'm going to
Cognitive
confess.
decline.
No. Let's think about let's think about something for a real quick second here. So we've been doing a show on Stern for what? 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I don't know the
Something like that.
I don't know the words to the song. Do you?
Deep down on planet X. Yeah. And that's all I know.
There you go. Okay. We don't know.
But you know what? It's not Rob Zombie's best,
It's
It's
really
not
not.
more human than human. It's not Welcome to the Planet Mother Effer. It's not a Living Dead Girl or Dragula. It's a throwaway garbage song.
All those songs you just said, I have no idea what they are either. So
Oh,
that's
really?
no.
Burn through the witches and something.
It's not something I would ever listen to. It's not music I would ever
He
hear.
had his moment.
It's it's kind of bizarre in some weird Mr. Mixplixic sort of universe that if he was friends with Billy Joel back when he was kind of popular, do you think that the song
Okay.
that starts out
No.
would be like a
No.
piano tune?
All it is that it's that weak. I'm too cool to know this.
No,
It's
but
like
what I'm saying, if
it's
he
like the
wasn't
helpless
friends,
broad.
if he
It's
wasn't
like
friends
that's
with Rob
what
Zombie,
he is. Howard is a helpless broad.
Xavier, if he wasn't friends though with Rob Zombie back in the day, do you think in an alternate universe it would have been some weird Billy Joel combination or like Bon Jovi thing that he would have done? And that would have been the song that like starts us out in the
Well,
morning.
here's the thing. That song came out. It was probably written in like '96, and then came out in '97. Bon Jovi career was long dead by then. Remember,
what I'm saying, bro.
Nirvana killed Bon Jovi's ilk
Mixel,
back in the day.
Piddleix. I don't know mix plixel. Mix plixelix. So, Abrazo, you would absolutely think, why not change it every 5 to 10 years, something fresh?
Because
Because
he's lazy.
how to. But he doesn't know how to. And nobody has asked him to do so. And, don't forget, it used to be bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Wasn't there like a rotating? They would start with the "Give Me More," Howard Stern, that weird song. They had like a couple of tunes that they would kind of
But a
rotate.
lot of them were bad.
But then effort became a whole thing for them, and they don't like effort.
Yeah. No, you're right, Music Stream. It would not have been Billy Joel. It had to be metal, Motley Crue, or Metallica, one of his friends or something at the time. But it would not have been that song. it doesn't matter because I pretty much think exactly, Jeremy. I was just about to say that because it gets paid every time it gets played because his
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that before.
I wonder, do you think that he gets writing credit on it too?
I don't know.
Is that something that we can
Well,
look
here, well,
up?
let's look it up.
How do you look that up? Hey, music stream, can you look that up and see whether or not he gets writer credit on that song? So think about it. So his show gets replayed 4 or 5 times a
Wait,
day.
well,
That's
does he still
more
do torture? He doesn't do Torture Man either, does he?
no. Hmm. I don't know.
Because he used to do the I'm a tortured man.
I don't know enough. All right. Okay, let's move on. So I'm still sort of in my gym clothes.
Good for you.
I've started taking Pilates, which is incredibly hard for me because everybody who's in the class has been there for like, at least a year or over a year, and it's only like my 4th class, and it's super painful, I must confess. But I happen to be bizarrely double jointed, so a lot of the positions
Okay.
I get into. See, look, still have that mark on this side too. So weird. So weird. All right, let's move on. He started to talk about how his wife is very into him petting the cats, and that she took a picture of him doing it, and he thinks that he's so yes, my ass and my legs are super sore. Yes, but he was talking about the cats and how unattractive he is, and I think he was just fishing for compliments. So let's play a little bit of that.
When I was a young man, I was ugly, but now I'm
you're
heinous.
super ugly.
Was?
Stop it.
Yeah, it's all
No,
right. You
you
can
know
laugh.
what, Howard? I look at people's pictures,
Yeah,
and
I
there's
know you
some
do.
people who don't even look. You can't tell who they were,
Well,
because they are so changed from how they. You look like Howard Stern.
Thanks for the compliment.
It's not a compliment. Thank you, Stella Rocker. Charlie Clouser and Rob Zombie are credited writers. So it's curious. So what benefit does Howard have from
Well,
playing?
isn't like Danny Elfman said that the reason he sings on The Simpsons is because that gives him royalties? Would it be the same with this other crap?
I know.
If you look up the Simpsons theme song, Elfman says that he made sure that he's the one that does The Simpsons part of that whole intro, and because of it, he gets a shit ton of money in royalties.
I know. See, I knew I
Or something
loved
like that.
you. I see. So it's new for me, and interestingly enough,
I'm assuming it's the same thing with Stern. I don't know.
when I was still living in the city, which you would love, you would appreciate this. Where I used to go get my lashes done,
Yes.
building that's in, the originator of Pilates came to America and started Pilates in this building on 8th Avenue and like 54th Street or something. And all of the reformers that are in there are the exact ones that were there for the last like 40 years or something, and they're still in like amazing working conditions. This old loft with 15-foot ceilings, 16-foot ceilings, and it's just amazing. I know we digressed, but sorry. Howard doesn't have to pay to play the song. Doesn't have to pay to play songs on the rate. I'm sorry. Am I reading that wrong? Howard doesn't have to pay to play the song. Don't have to pay to play songs on the radio.
No, because they have a general license, the Sirius XM, so that covers that. But I mean,
Yes, just
didn't they raise the prices because they had to do some sort of royalty to artists or something like that? When
I don't know enough. It just stands
Yeah, we don't know what we don't know. Let's be honest.
It has to be a reason that he does this because it just makes no sense that he wouldn't have changed it at this point in time. Yes, I had a joke.
Once again, I just honestly, the shortest answer is Oxum Razor. He's just lazy.
Occam's razor. Look at you coming out with like Occam's razor. Wow.
I'm just saying, it seems like the most logical thing is it takes no creative thought to play the same tune for 27 years.
But they switch it up a little bit, apparently.
Oh, they've literally have had like 5 variations of it, if
20.
that.
20. No, that's a
20.
new.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
new
sure.
it was new
down.
for 3. Rupert Pupkin says SXM charges the add-on royalty fee to pay the writers. Interesting. All right, this is a world I know nothing about. I would love to talk more about the.
I wouldn't. Honestly, we've talked about this to
Ad nauseam.
blue in their faces. It's just like he's just a lazy piece of crap. That's all it
Let's
is.
Let's continue with how handsome Howard is, and of course, he harkens back to a fond memory that we all have of him. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I'm not that good looking. Geez, it's such a curse.
You're very handsome. I don't know how many people have to say it.
More people.
Oh, I mean, because every woman who comes in here, all these beautiful actresses, they love your looks.
Mm.
Not all of them.
Yeah, like that one who told me I was slapped a yarmulke.
No, not her. She was
He is
a person.
Oh, she was one person, but you know what? We never forget that moment, do we? Do we ever forget that moment? I say
absolutely
no.
not.
I say no.
I'm really supposed to look like that kid.
That's
you
right,
were supposed to, but something happened.
Yeah, I was born to the
You got slapped the yarmulke.
I did.
Hello?
What does that mean?
She thinks I look very Jewish.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Where are your horns, Howard?
I'm really.
Where are the horns, Howard? Yes.
She's my favorite. Hi.
I know. Jamie Presley, We Speak Your Name. That was, it's almost like when what's her face called John a dabbler. It's like one of those things that just kind of comes back to haunt you time and time and time and time over again. Chrissy Mayer.
Yep.
That is just one of those things that is just so silly and so funny every time.
You were supposed to, but something happened.
Yeah, I was born to the wrong
You got
parents.
slapped the yarmulke.
I did.
Hello?
Love the giggle.
She thinks I look very Jewish.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I love it. I love it. So Dennis, you've only missed 3 clips, so you haven't missed anything.
Darn, I missed the part of the show that I missed.
How was Italian class?
Va bene, va bene.
Okay.
Imparato un verbe passato irregolare.
Oh, you're so cute.
I
Know,
know.
when are you actually going to be able to put this into play? Does your wife somebody to converse with?
Sì, aiutare.
What are you drinking there, Dan?
Un vino rosso schifo. Compra at the Italian club. Ugh.
Italian club.
Ugh.
There you go.
What's going on here?
Wait, we're just talking. We're just talking. Denny's
Yes, you is.
Denny's wine. I was telling them at the beginning of the show that I was missing arm, and as much as I would bitch about the 5,000 clips that he would send me, especially on nights when we had 30 clips, I don't care. I miss him more than I miss him doing stupid cleaning out the computer.
Today actually would have been useful because what they did on the actual show was garbage.
It was horrible. But that's what we're going to talk about today, because I'm so excited to talk about all the people that work on the show.
Yes.
All the money that's being spent on like stupid dinners and things like that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. When you have a Ponzi scheme, that's what happens.
Lucha Club says your Italian is worse than Polly Walnuts.
Oh, fungal. All right.
Bafangul. Stugat.
Yeah. Bacia mi culo, okay?
Oh, damn.
Wow, kiss my ass. Excellent. All right. So, no, it's Oscam. It's not Occams. It's Oscam.
Oscam. Oscam.
Yeah, we were talking about Oskim's razor. Don't ask. That's
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. It's okay. Just join the club. We're only at three clips. So yeah, he's been really into talking about Cher lately, and about how there is some TV
Hulu is
show again on Hulu about what was the name of that club called? The people that used to do all that like musical beds and stuff like that. I
I have
didn't.
no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Music club that did musical beds.
No,
Like-
no. Occam's razor.
Occam's razor.
Occam's razor.
Is that like a Remington?
Occam's razor. Oscar Mayer Wiener razor. Yes, Occam.
Wait, McKine. Is it Wrecking Crew?
Wrecking Crew. Yes.
Wow, look at that.
So he was watching a show on Hulu about the Wrecking Crew. And the Wrecking Crew happened to be like a group of musicians who were kind of like session musicians who basically were the musicians who in the 70s, 60s and 70s pretty much put down the beds of just a shit ton of music that was out there. So he started talking about the Wrecking Crew and, what their contributions were to the history of music. So they were a collective of U.S. sessions musicians. I mean, this has nothing to do with the clip that I have. But
Oh, okay. I thought this was more of this is your wiki.
Suffice it to say, Cher came. Are you snoring on us, you motherfucker?
I'm sorry. What?
So what's this about, Arm? I mean,
Wow. He dead named you just now. No, I was talking about Cher. Cher came up, I guess. In
her. Yes.
Can we talk about Muddy Waters or someone else?
Her pretty little titties. That's what.
Yeah, pretty little titties. Even though she's what is she like 80 now?
Yes, she is. She's very old.
She's dating like a 30-year-old or a 28-year-old.
What do you expect?
No, seriously, it's like kind of weird.
It is weird. That's strange, actually.
Well, you think there's any tread left on those tires?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's just like you just kind of try to find a corner. And,
again, has nothing to do. But Cher reveals what it's like to date a much younger boyfriend, Alexander Edwards. He just started texting me. So she's 77 years old and she's dating a dude that is 37.
No.
Good for her.
So she's 40 years younger than her. Listen, you know what? God bless. If you can bang a guy that is 40 years younger than you, I'm.
You know she does. She gives him a gummer.
Come here, Sonny. That is so wrong. So wrong. So here's him.
So I was talking about the Wrecking Crew.
Oh.
The Wrecking Crew was a douchebag 80s band, wasn't it? I just died in your arms tonight.
Did I not just say that it was the Wrecking Crew?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't you listen?
I do. It's just like it's so. Oh my God! What the show that we cover is just look at Puzzle. He's beside himself. He can't believe we're still doing this.
Where's Puzzle Cam? Where's Puzzle Cam?
Oh, that was Cutting Crew. Sorry,
there it is. There's
sorry,
Puzzle
guys. I confused the Wrecking Crew for the Cutting Crew.
Oh, wait a minute. Why is it doing that now?
Please forgive me.
See, you made me do it.
Hey, you fucked it up.
How did I fuck it up?
You gotta remove it until you can.
How about Susie Q or Expose? Can we just move on to that?
Why is it doing that?
So Cher hates him. You figure that out while I tell you about Cher hating him.
But she does.
If you met her, she wouldn't hate you.
Yeah, she'd see how handsome I am, and then
no,
really dig me.
Oh my God, this thirsty old fool.
Thirsty.
He is so thirsty. It's
thirsty.
not funny.
Thirsty. Look at you. I cannot believe you don't have Puzzle Cam set up.
I did, and then it's technology does this. It's terrible.
You know what?
Set up.
He's afraid that we're gonna start talking about Samantha Fox. So,
oh God, I had such a crush on Samantha Fox.
You know
'Cause,
who
hey,
I
That
used
was
to
hey,
quite
love?
the
Dennis,
talent.
Dennis,
Mhm.
Taylor
naughty
Dane.
girls need love too.
Yes.
The Dame was really cute too.
All right, let's
Um,
try this again.
all right. Well, you do that on your own time while I continue with our clips. We only have 18 tonight, so it's not like
So you're gonna keep on
Martika. Martika was
talking
a little
about
bit later in
the
the game, wasn't she?
that's good, Martika. Puzzle.
Yeah, here we
All right,
go.
all I see is
Now
Dennis.
this
like,
podcast getting
look,
good.
look what's going on. That's the real
There we go. There we go.
reality of our lives right now. I'm removing him until you get that set up.
Yeah, exactly.
both
It
of them.
worked. All right, it's good now.
He's a
It's good
puzzle
now.
is in
It's
your
good.
face.
And she's gonna go over to her spot
Could,
now. She's done.
Can we just move on to Pia Sadora talk?
Oh, I like Pia Sadora. There was something there. She was cute.
She was cute. You know that she
Her
was in.
nipples were way too big, though.
No,
No,
but
nipples can
in,
never be too big.
They were a little too big. I
Because
mean,
you can hang
she
stuff
had a
on
lot
when you blow.
going.
You know, like you can
Those things were like big old pepperonis, bro.
you know, she was a child actress in Santa
Who
versus
cares?
Spartans.
but well, if you have your keys so you can leave, you can just put them there and you take them when you go.
I'm stressing now. I'm stressing. Okay.
You can enter
Obsessive
puzzle.
alcoholic. I'm actually
I-
ambidextrous, bro.
It's all set up.
So you figure it out.
Let's see what's going on in the puzzle cam. Nothing. Just the wine, the Mopar, and somewhere for her to lay her head.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. She's sitting right next to me.
All right, we're moving on. So the whole conversation today went back and
Ooh,
forth and
Chara
back and
was-
forth
she
and
was-
came back
she
and
was
came
hot.
back and came back to how many fucking producers there are on the show. This is what I wanted to highlight tonight is the amount of producers and JD versus Jonathan Blitt and everything that happened with that. So let's talk. Oh, is the cam ready?
Cam's ready.
Yeah.
That's
Now it's the show.
Hello, Puzzle. Welcome to the show. Glad you could join us. Nice that you cleaned.
Hi, Puzzle.
Hi, Puzzle.
She's real excited. You can see
It's
that.
she's like, don't talk to me, douchebags.
Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk.
Marilyn McCool. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Don't talk. Don't talk. Just lick. Not talking, just licking. That's all.
Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. I don't need a reason.
There she goes.
Tell me
There we go. Puzzle cam.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Getting a tingle.
Dennis, I love that we have the puzzle cam. I just have to
It is
tell
the
you,
best thing that's happened to this
it's
show.
like the
Let's
silliest
be honest. Let's be honest.
thing that we have done other
pretty
than Riley. This is what
If
this
Puzzle had a Patreon, he would just score.
Puzzle has an
He would
OnlyFans.
just score like
Please go to Puzzle's OnlyFans when you're done here.
yeah,
The link will
sure.
be down
I'd
below.
probably join.
Can I move on now? So we're going to talk about producers at kitty porn. Exactly. We're going to talk about producers. I've lost my.
All right. So the thing with them and producers is
Yeah.
that basically they instead of raises they give them titles. That's all. I mean, seriously,
Exactly.
anybody in radio can be a
It is
producer.
legitimately what they do at Walmart and 7-Eleven. Dude
Yeah.
comes in. Hey, hello, I am the new employee. You're a manager now. This is wonderful. Do I get raised? No, but you get to work around the clock without getting any
Without
compensation.
getting any overtime. That's exactly right.
That's exactly how it is.
Let me stop.
And let me for any naysayers there about this
Oh,
whole
who's
producer
the,
thing.
who's the naysayer?
What naysayer? There's a
Can I give you an
naysayer?
example of why this is a hopeless endeavor by these people? When you okay, let's say, okay, I'm working for Howard Stern. They give me a producer title, so that'll look good on, next time I apply for a job or try to get a
Right.
gig somewhere else. The first thing they're going to do, they're going to look at it. It's going to show up. Maybe you picked up pencils in college and you were a producer for Howard Stern. They'll look at that and they'll go, "That's not good enough." And if you're lucky, they'll say, "Can we get a reel from you?"
But there'll be an asshole. There'll be a Howard
It's
Stern
really important.
asshole.
Excuse
out
me. Excuse me. Excuse me. So when you try to get a gig anywhere, they're going to ask you for a reel because they don't want to hire some dude that just got a job because of nepotism or whatever. And what are they going to be able to produce?
Wolfie?
Honestly,
A
name
sizzle reel? A
in the
sizzle-
last couple of years since we've done the show, name one bit that someone could actually submit and go, "This was my jam."
Again, there are sycophants out there who,
I'm
regardless
talking
of what
sycophants.
day,
Hold on.
will still
Um,
be Howard Stern fans, like the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy and the head of
Fist Fest.
Yeah, but but he
Netflix.
didn't try out for that. That was like, oh, dude, come on
Well,
over.
nobody's trying out for that right now. Nobody's
Yeah, but
leaving
if
the
you're a
show.
producer,
Sizzle
you
reel.
have to show that you produce something.
Yeah.
well, I
Listen,
mean,
when you listen, one of your gigs, if you had someone come in and they just came from Full Sail, but they had no idea what the hell how the industry functioned, and they show you the resume and there was nothing on it except for producer Howard Stern or something like that, would you hire that person?
no.
Personally, no.
Exactly. And that's the way, dude. There's so many producers, so many actors, so many
But
camera guys, audio guys, lighting guys. They're trying to get gigs.
out there that are Stern people who will be like,
Yes.
yeah, okay. Let's bring
So
them.
you know, the thing is, JD is, you know, we're probably gonna play the clip that JD is a what is he, a media producer?
Mm.
What do you fucking do?
Starting my producer clips right now. So here we go.
Yeah, yeah. Mind
So
numbing.
the first one is this kind of retarded guy. Here we go.
Which she was an old jazz player. So that's, you know, she was taking those jazz influences. Those guys would all play in the LA jazz clubs at
Talk
night
about Cher.
and then make their money during the day in the studio. So
Who are you again?
me,
Yeah. Who are you
Me?
again? I forget. You work here?
I'm your producer, Derek Jones. Yeah, I used to, you know,
Derek
produce
Jones.
Robin singing. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
D.
even know
Derek
who you
Jones.
I didn't know you
Nobody
worked here.
knows Derek Jones. He's behind
You
it
know
all.
Derek Jones.
Suddenly, Derek Jones is in our life. Well, we'll go produce something for Christ's sakes.
All right, see you later. Thanks.
I'm busting your balls there. Go ahead.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Yeah, they have no idea who he is. So Derek Jones happens to be the dude that looks like every other dude on the Howard Stern show.
Yes.
What he would be known to all of you for in the RadioGunk world is he seems to be the only one who takes pictures at parties and weddings and stuff like that and posts it on his Instagram, which naturally I could not find in the amount of time I had after Pilates to find the Instagram. So I did not. However, I was having a discussion about Pilates before you came. You take class, I take Pilates. It's, you know, it's one of the things. We're going to continue with producers because that is a running thread throughout the entirety of the show today. So he's like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he here? Why is he an executive producer? And what do you do, Gary? So here we go.
Hey, Gary, I thought you were a producer. Why do we need him? We hired him to do your job, I guess.
Howard, we're
All right.
so big now. We have many producers.
Really?
So many.
Big.
We have segment producers and line producers. We have producers coming out our ears.
So big now. So
And
big
what
now.
do
Wait. Stop.
Stop the
He
clip.
said we have line producers and segment producers. Does he understand that those are totally two different jobs? Like they have
Yeah.
nothing to do with each other. The
No.
line producer is in charge of the finances and keeping the show on budget. They have nothing. A segment producer is a creative person. They have nothing to do with each other. The fact that he would even
Doesn't matter.
throw us
They
out
have
like that,
both. They're just saying they have producers
So
coming out of their
yeah,
ass.
but who doesn't have a line producer? Is okay.
it's just the
It's
money
like
man.
having- I don't know.
So you know what the funniest part of the entire statement is that they're so big for a show that does 9 hours a week. You know, literally maybe 26 weeks a year. You know, like 3 days a week, 26 weeks a year. I mean, literally, how do you have so many people creating so little?
So little. And
So little.
it went on all day today. Let me
I know.
Let me continue. the clip.
Senor producer. Ah, senor producer.
He's senior.
Senior producer.
I didn't know we were speaking
Wait,
Spanish.
he said it so
Oh,
weirdly
my.
too.
And what are you?
Yeah, what are you?
I'm senior producer.
Senor producer. Ah, senor producer.
His title.
I didn't know we were speaking Spanish.
Oh my.
Hang on.
Yeah.
He's in charge of the Spanish division.
We had
Gary
to hire
de
a
la
bunch of-
Vicio.
we had to hire Derek to do Gary's job.
Well, Gary's sleeping.
Gary's sleeping on the job. Listen, he put in his years. Oh, God. Anyway, so, yeah.
So we're going to continue with the producer thing. We're going to come back to it momentarily, but let's talk about. So we went into this whole thing about Sharon Stone and talking about how he was so proud of himself. I mean, all the flexes that he does lately are just, they're so
Not a
not
flex.
a flex. Like he's
Well,
talking about how
coming up is the flex.
It's
at the
word
Letterman
vomit. It's what
show-
it is.
at the Letterman show, he was scheduled to come on before Sharon Stone. So in his world, the Sharon Stone is lesser than he because he gets to be the opening guest. And the reality is when Howard would go on a show, especially since all three of the nighttime shows, except for Leno, were based out of New York. It was a big deal for Howard to be on because everybody in the audience was local, basically.
Right.
And so, of course, you're going to start with the guy who's going to garner the most attention and the most applaud and the most audience. And that would always be Howard. That would always be for sure. Not taking anything away from him. He was a huge, huge part, like Trump, because there's not much difference between him and Trump in terms of their popularity when they peaked, how they were New York denizens, how they were part of the fabric of New York City life. They truly, truly were. I mean, I cannot take that away from him. When he was hot, he was the hottest in New York.
But this flex is just ridiculous because
and
even
Tab
back
Cola was
then,
good for a while too.
One at a time. Xavier, let Dennis talk. Go ahead.
But even back then, Sharon Stone was a much, much more intriguing.
Oh my God, no kidding. No kidding.
I mean, honestly, as a man, I'd rather see Sharon Stone before I saw him. 1,000%.
Agreed. So Sharon apparently was being interviewed on, I don't know, some magazine, some show, something.
Oh.
And she was talking about the pitfalls of being famous in society today. And it's a long clip, but I just let it kind of go a little bit. And we will pause it in between or whatever. But let's just let it go a little bit, and you can hear Howard's, ridiculous myopic thoughts on
talking about the financial cost of fame. She goes, you got to pay fees for security, publicists, makeup artists, and managers. Well, that's true.
Yes.
I got a lot of friends in showbiz.
You got to have a whole staff. Yeah.
They're giving away 35% of their income. And I was always like, I guess I'm not in show business. I ain't giving 35% of my income away.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think he's giving away? Seriously.
Well, all right. Well, first of all, remember, Buchwald doesn't take out of his salary because Buchwald gets paid separately. So there's a percentage right there.
But why?
Because that's the contract they made with Sirius, that Buchwald gets paid separately. That was in the first one, and I knew damn well they never changed that. So Buchwald always gets paid separately. So there's, what is it, 10% the agents usually get?
Yeah.
So 10% right out there. But he's still probably paying 20 to 25%. He has security. He has staff. He has assistants. He has all these people on his payroll.
So many layers of payroll.
Yeah, so he's so full of it, right? With this is so.
How much do you think those wig engineers cost?
Oh God, a good wig like he has, that's like 50
They need
grand.
scaffolding. They need
let's
need a lot of rivets.
Let's continue.
I'm in radio. That's hardly show business.
You're not in radio.
Fees for security, publicists, makeup artists, and managers to picking up every check. She goes, you go out to dinner, and there's 15 people at the table, and who gets the check? You do.
That's right.
You get the $3,000 dinner
That's
check.
you're an idiot if you do that.
So I guess people are, really perturbed by this comment because, listen, you're lucky you got that kind of dough. That's what they're saying, but I know what she means.
It's so cute because about 6 clips from now, you're going to hear about Jonathan Blitt,
Yeah.
loser, no name, low level producer on the Stern Show, is going out with JD and spending $1,100 on
I
a
have
dinner
very, very thoughts on this.
We're going to come back to it.
Exactly.
But please do go on about poor Sharon Stone paying $3,000 for a dinner, you asshole.
When I go to dinner, yours truly picks up I was telling some people this morning about this.
What people?
Years ago, I got invited to dinner by a bona fide billionaire. When I say billionaire, I don't even mean this guy's got
it has to be black. Yeah.
maybe 2-3 billion.
Oh, definitely black.
Don't even ask me how this dinner came about because I don't go anywhere. But the guy for years had been after me. You gotta come to dinner. Gotta come to dinner. And he was always telling me he has tons of celebrity friends and stuff. And, that in other words, it would be good for me to be friends with him too.
So P.S., he goes out to dinner with this guy and his wife and blah, 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 blah. And he wants to get the fuck out of there because it's going on too long. So he even though he was invited to the dinner, he asked for the check and thought that he should be the one to pay. And so he was physically ill over the fact that he had to pay for a dinner that he went out to with a billionaire.
But the problem with this is that he's the one wanting to run out. So at that point, you're no longer a good guest.
Exactly.
You're a terrible guest at that point, and you damn well need to pay for it.
Years ago. This is years ago.
Gotcha. Got it.
But the thing is, because remember, we're dealing with a moron here. I mean, Leon Black's not a good guy, but he's a smart guy. And obviously talking to Howard had to be almost painful because Howard probably couldn't understand most of the stuff he was talking about.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Leon Black is very much the starfucker as everybody else. So of course he probably lives not too far from Howard.
Mm-hmm.
This is like one of those people that he would love to get together with just to schmooze. And I just kind of feel like it's so funny because whatever the bill was for that dinner, I'm pretty positive it's not nearly as much as what Jonathan Blitt paid for dinner with JD.
I don't know. I mean, if they went to one of the really nicer places in New York,
I doubt it. You know what? They were probably in the Hamptons.
People. It was 4 people.
In the Hamptons. I'll even give you $200 per person because don't forget he doesn't drink.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's
so
right.
It's not like they're gonna share
but Beth does.
But it's not like they're gonna share more than like 2 or 3 bottles of wine. You know what I mean?
That's true. Okay.
So I don't think that it's as expensive as we would think.
I was figuring it'd be about $3 to $4 grand.
No, you know what?
Well,
I have rarely been out to a meal. The most expensive meal I've ever been out to was at Per Se, which was like $400 per person, kind of thing. So $1,600. But that included
drinks,
your wine and tasting menu and whatever. I mean, it's a lot of fucking money, and it's only good when it's other people's money. Only. I mean, it's the only time a meal like that is good.
No, I know. We said Leon Black, financier for Epstein, buddy.
Hey, Jared, what are you saying? Hey guys, I got shot yesterday. It was a drive-by here on federal land in Florence, Oregon. Through my RV's window. Had it been half an inch higher,
God,
I'd be dead. Hospital next 4 to 6 days. Jesus, Jared, what are you talking about?
Somebody shot into his RV when they drove by.
Jared,
my question is, he's still in the hospital?
Yes, he's listening to us in the hospital. We're making him feel better.
Hey, can you give me some Xanny bars, bro?
Jared, I am so sorry that this happened to me.
Well,
I'm so sorry this happened to me. Can we talk about
we are sorry it happened to you too.
Well, I mean, it happened to the black guy too. So, but that happened in his house.
No, it happened to Beanie Mac too.
Beanie Mac, yeah, black
house. But it was a holdup.
Yeah, it was a holdup, but it was not on federal land and a drive-by.
Hey, Mr. D, you can DM me, bro.
Garage.
Jesus,
Jared, can you tell us where you got shot? And I'm really curious.
Sounds like in the body.
I know, but since I don't know anybody other than Beanie Mac who has ever been shot, what did that feel like? Like I'm really curious about this.
It sounds like it hurt.
Beanie shot.
If you want to come on for a few minutes and tell us about it,
Beanie did shoot back, so I'll give Beanie that.
Beanie did shoot back.
He did
Beanie
shoot
was our
back.
hero. Seriously, but Beanie went through a lot of rehab. I mean,
Well, yeah.
that was a tough shit that he went through. Jared,
It
seriously,
sounds like he got hit up in his chest area because a half inch means near his heart.
Jared,
That's pretty scary.
Jared, do you want to come on and talk about it? I'll send you.
Wait, isn't this how the Devilverse got all that porn on their thing? I don't know. We should fall for this. We have to have a delay.
Jared, do you want to come on and talk about it on the side, just under the heart? Oh my God!
Yep,
Jeez.
told you.
Jared, do you want to come on and talk about it?
Turn around.
I don't know if he's in much. I don't think he's in much condition to talk. I mean, he got shot near his lung.
If you can type, you can talk. If you can type,
Hey, we can talk about Piesadora, Jared.
Jared
and her key hanging nipples.
Yeah,
Jared,
absolutely.
listen to me. Jared, listen to me.
He
Go
wants to.
to radiogunk@gmail.com and send me an email. And I will send you a link and you can come on and tell us about it. Okay. So
This is a weird show.
I know we're always so random, but this is good. I love talking about this. So Jared, okay, do that, radiogunk@gmail.com.
Jared with the bullet holes, you're on.
We're gonna 6-hole Jared, you're on the air.
I don't see how this could go wrong.
You're right. What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong with this show? So everyone's a producer. Let's talk about that. Hang on. Here we
Isn't
go.
that how Stirring John got demonetized because some dude just started?
You know what?
Posting random.
Jared is a good person who has been on
Sure.
a while.
I'm sure he's a stand-up dude.
Oh, let's get the report from Gary, Nancy. Go ahead, Gary.
Oh, okay.
So our crack team is aware of this. We were just talking about it.
They were talking about a
we're trying to
book
get an
that
advance
just came
copy of the
out.
book, and we're working on it.
I hope Derek's involved, but I need my top producers on this one. How many producers are on this one? Everyone here is a producer. Who's like a regular person that works here? Everyone I talk to on my staff, they say, "Oh, I'm a producer." I don't think there's one person that doesn't have a producing
Let's see.
title.
Derek's a producer. Mehmet is, I
Derek.
guess.
Mehmet.
Listen to this shit.
Mehmet, I
He
think he's
doesn't
like
even
field-
know. He's guessing about Mehmet.
I'm guessing. I guess he's
If
like a
you're
field
a producer, though, why don't you know the other producers? It's like Jews. When they walk in the room, they know it's another Jew. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of titles going on here. But we also have writers, which is not just, but we have writers on our show that are not producers.
Here, I just got to know. Mehmet is a writer-producer. You can't find someone who doesn't.
So is Sam
I'm
just
the
a
only one who's
writer?
not a producer.
What, babe?
Is Sam just a writer? I guess Sam is.
You know, I don't know, but we're gonna check that out momentarily because I'm really interested in knowing who's who on this show. So I went to the LinkedIn, and I hate that I went to the LinkedIn because, of course, I had to actually sign on. I had to log on.
Did you go into invisible mode? You need to go invisible mode when you do this stuff.
Not. I had signed in as myself.
Oh dear Lord! But you can go invisible. I always did invisible when I
So that I can go to the Stern Show and see all the 32 people that are on LinkedIn that have tagged the Stern Show. Look what we got here: research producer, audio production, technical producer. I don't know who this person is. Executive producer, writer producer, associate talent booker, audio production assistant, comic, video producer, VP of technology,
We know
staff,
who that is.
office manager, assistant to the executive producer, IT manager, personal assistant, general manager, writer, producer, certified IT professional, student, blah, 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 fire commissioner. I don't know what that is. Technical
Fire commissioner at the Stern Show.
researcher, comedy.
Oh,
writer-
wait, stop for a second. That's what's his name? I can't think of his name. The guy that did Lump. What? The comedy in quotes, because that is true.
Where are we?
No, down the bottom. I can't think of his name. He did Lump. I can't. I hate
Oh, we
his
don't
name.
have access to that profile.
Oh my God, what the hell's his name? Come on, help me, chat. I shouldn't know his name.
This
He's the
guy.
one who gave $50 to Ronnie for his for his, for his wedding. That guy.
Somebody will come up with it.
Talentless
Writer, senior
bastard.
producer. Hang on. Freelance commercial director, filmmaker, parody song contributor. I mean, everybody
This
is
is like the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
My trainer. That's who it is. My trainer.
Yeah.
A mic
Putting
trainer.
comedy in
Jared
quotes.
wants you to send him a link.
I'm
you.
waiting for his email to come in to me so that I can
Okie dokie.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew. I don't have any email from you, Jared. I'm waiting. RadioGunk@gmail.com.
China first.
So I am waiting. I know.
Yeah, send a link. Yeah, I don't see how that could go wrong.
Swing around the world and come back to you. Oh, hey, I need to mention something before we continue with the show. So, in honor of ARM, Boyce on our website at radiogunk.com has just put together a fantasy football baseball thing.
Wait, what sport is it for?
Fantasy football. Oh.
How are we doing this? Are we scoring the baseball like football? I'm how many touchdowns they score?
Fantasy baseball league. Boyce has put together a fantasy football league and fantasy baseball league.
We're doing the XFL.
I know. I'm sorry. I really have no idea what I'm saying. Fantasy baseball league. And so if you go to radiogunk.com /
Oh, Clee Torres. This is the best. APB on Alec Baldwin.
Wait, why?
Because the RV got shot. Is he filming out in Oregon?
Jared, I'm waiting for you to. I know I'm copying puzzle right now. If I could lick myself.
Like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us tonight, guys.
Sharing, because sharing's free.
Yeah.
I had a little tequila tonight. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for an email from Jared so we could hear about his shooting. So we'll come back to that at some point in the near future as soon as we get something from him. So there's obviously no junior producers at the Howard Stern show, which is confounding Howard to no end. So here we go.
Gary, you don't even know. Derek is a senior producer. I didn't even know we had that.
Yeah.
These are all guys who barely went to college. They were suddenly senior producer. This is some show. You can't find someone on this show.
Again,
I'm senior producer.
Again, a total flex on Howard's part because he wants us all to know that he has so many people for a show that is on 9 hours a week. Think about this, guys. 9 hours a week. 9 hours a week.
Everybody's thinking.
Yeah.
And actually, in reality, it's actually only 8.5 hours because there's an hour and a half of commercials.
Oh my God,
break.
the commercials have been
so
crazy lately.
Let's let that settle in. It's only 2.5 hours a day. So it's actually it's 7.5 hours. It's only 7.5.
I'll give you 9 hours because sometimes he works from 7 to 10:30, 7 to
he does not go past 10:30 anymore.
10:45 maybe sometimes.
Not anymore.
I
Less
don't
is
know.
less. Less
Thank
is
you,
less.
Matt Kine. I will place that in my G-string. $1. Do you know how hard it is to put pennies in your panties, you silly boy? What's wrong with you?
Well, I've tried that. It's not very appreciated.
Pennies, Dennis. Pennies. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Jared, just by the way, still waiting for your email. I've gotten nothing from you, but again, it has to go through Cuba, so there's that. All right, let's move on. Hang on. I'm still on the same clip. Here we go.
You can't find anyone on here who's even a junior producer.
I don't think we have that title. I don't think that I don't think we have the title junior producer. But anyway, yes,
I got a title for Sal. Sal should be a dick cheese producer because of all the schmega juice.
Wow, you're funny.
Oh, you're so funny. You're so
what a commodian.
Just it just makes me laugh uncontrollably every time I hear.
I drove off the road in my living room. It was great.
Yes. Riffing is the best, as you know. Okay, so then there was a commercial for something called Gate 1. And apparently this is a travel something. And somebody in the thread, somebody actually said that they use them.
And they said they were good.
Yeah,
I've never heard of them before.
A scam thing. So we're going to go with it not being a scam thing. But nonetheless, this was the
Nonetheless.
This was actually a really, really gross commercial that he did. And I only recorded it because it was that gross. So
yes.
Here we go. I mean, you guys are going to think it's disgusting too, honestly.
Well, I know it is.
Gate 1. Gate 1.
Gate
Yep.
1.
They're good guys. Gate 1 wants to take care of every
bad
detail, which includes saving $350 per person off your next Canadian North or South American tour with code TRAVEL350. Yep. Offer expires March 22nd, and it's valid for select North and South America escorted tours of 6 days or longer. Imagine me and my thong in South America. Laying on the beach.
Oh, Christ.
This is horrible, man.
Oh, God. Could you imagine you play that at the board meeting of this company? This is the advertising you're paying for on Sirius XM.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes. I hope you're all thrilled that we are still listening to this show so that you don't have to, just so you know.
Good
honestly.
Christ. That actually, I had finished breakfast not long before that. I just walked away. That was, I mean,
this is bloody awful, man.
It
really is.
It's always a temptation to start drinking at 8 in the morning.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Exactly.
This is like imagine Johnny Carson's reading a cereal box for opening.
Actually, Johnny Carson reading the cereal box
would be more entertaining.
Yeah, but I mean, it's at that level.
He would do that wacky voice he did.
He's literally looking at a call sheet and going, well, we have this producer and we have another producer.
70.
Where is
70 producers?
He is
70 people on this show. 70.
His laziness. And what? First of all, can we talk to the segment producer that produced this segment? I mean, come on. It's just garbage. It's such garbage.
Such garbage. Okay, here we go. Let's move on. So JD, as you may or may not know, has a title.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at this. Look at this little piece of news I just got on my email.
Do we have to?
No, you don't. Gabby Sidibe and her husband are expecting twins.
Oh Christ! I wasn't sick enough. Thanks.
Let me share this with everybody because
she's showing yet.
A brave man.
Will she ever show?
Obviously, she is. Hang on. Let me just share this with you real quick. Please
hold. More wine.
Thank you for your service. There we go. There we go.
Oh dear God.
Good for her.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. She did lose weight, actually.
Well,
I'm pregnant. We thought it was time. I'm pregnant. We didn't know. We thought it was time to give our cats some responsibility, so we're giving them each a baby to take care of. Double the babies, double the cats, double the fun. Twin delivery coming soon, 2024.
Bro, can we just have Puzzle give us a tour of the last crap she took in the litter box at this point? I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be any worse than the shit that we're talking about.
Holy mother of
Jesus.
God. Yes, that was Precious and Precious.
Hey guys, this is my litter box.
So what happened to Jared and his shooting? How come we don't know anything about it now? Because he never replied. He did not.
Can we move forward?
Can we move forward?
Let's just move forward.
Jared,
Jared,
yes,
we wish you the best, bro. We really do. Let's move
yes,
forward.
yes. We're
You know,
moving.
he's if he's in the hospital, I mean, the last thing they would probably want him to do is be calling into a show.
Babe, but he's on his phone. I mean, he's got nothing else to do. Let's be honest.
I mean,
Streams that maybe he just died.
I mean, you know, there is that. There's always that part.
Coded.
I mean, you know, there is that.
He's flatlined.
I wonder what type of medication they have him on, because maybe you should just ship some.
This is why I'm curious. I need to know all of these.
RadioGunk@gmail.com.
Dude, I told you, RadioGunk.
Yeah, he's flying high. You know, that hurts getting shot.
Jared, I am pretty sure you're flying high right now. RadioGunk, no dots, no periods, no dashes, no anything at gmail.com. Okay? Just
Jared, if it was a shot to the heart, then you're to blame.
You give RVing a bad name.
Oh, this is such a bizarre show that's going on right now. All right,
what are we doing?
We're going to talk about JB's title because that's where we're going.
Can we please?
Can we? Go.
By the way, I got to look into the structure of how we run this business. It seems like everybody's a producer. I'll bet you JD isn't a producer. JD, do you have a producer title? There's got to be someone here who isn't a producer.
Who isn't a producer? Because there's got to be somebody that they're telling what to do, right?
I am a senior media producer.
Senior. Senior
really
media.
Yeah.
And who's under you? Like, do you have a department that works under you?
He has no idea.
I mean,
by the way,
I work under a department itself. There's an audio sort of department that deals with audio.
Sort of department. It's a sort of department.
You're in the. What do you mean? You're in the audio department?
The division audio.
How many divisions? I want to know what's going on my own show, because I don't know. How many divisions do we have?
Well, I'm sure there's like a guest division. There's a, I'm sure research division.
Research.
Yes.
There's, all sorts of divisions.
Why am I working so hard if I have all these divisions?
Oh,
working so hard.
Yes, he's working hard. Absolutely.
My dude, you are not working hard.
This smells of that redheaded fidget spinner.
You know how
it really does, because this is.
Hey, Howard. What? You know how you can figure this out? Show up to fucking work.
Yeah, actually be in the building.
Physically being in the same place as all these quote unquote producers would help solve a lot of questions in your head.
Like the guest division, boy, that's a really lonely
guest
place.
Division. What an idiotic thing to say.
It gets so much better. I cannot wait to let you listen to. So here's JD explaining the audio team. So he got this increase in title last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
He started out a little bit lower. And who's the guy who's in charge of everything? Who's the head writer?
Will's the head writer.
Will Murray's the
Will Murray.
Right.
Guy's so unfunny. He's the head writer on a comedy show.
Exactly. He's as funny as fucking cancer. Will Murray. So JD explains the audio team to us. And again, JD is the most inarticulate, stupid human being. If there's anybody we wanted to test on this show, it's JD and probably Jason.
I mean, asking a 4-year-old who has, who has been a little behind in learning how to talk would be able to express himself better than JD.
Absolutely. So let's listen to explain the audio team to us. Here we go.
Like, is there a junior? Is there such a thing as a junior media producer?
I don't know. We all sort of work in tandem with each other. And
who's we? Yeah. What do you mean? All the senior producers?
The audio team.
And when you walk in on the audio team, are you the highest ranking executive
I'm not. I answer to higher people than myself.
Really?
What are their titles? King?
Yeah, I mean, in the audio. You mean in the audio department when you guys meet? I assume you meet.
Christ.
Yeah. How many dudes?
Oh my God.
Not
Well,
yet.
there's
not yet,
ladies as
Dave.
well.
Oh my God.
There's
Understood.
probably about let's see. Well, see, there's I'll just go with our own little sort of group. Let's see. There's about 6 people.
6 people.
Wow.
So the 6 people. Don't give their names. I'm not interested in your names.
Anyone's names.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. More wow is the
Breaking
fact
news. Breaking.
we
Oh,
have.
Radio Gunk exclusive.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take away Puzzle Cam because I need.
Oh, she's doing so much.
Well, because Jared, who got shot through his trailer and almost hit his heart.
RV. It's a recreational vehicle. It's not a
cannot
house.
believe that we have him on live now.
Dude,
And
this is amazing.
Jared, I love you for doing this. Jared!
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Thank you, Jared, for coming on.
God, he even has the tube up the nose and everything. Holy crap.
you can see.
First of
Hey,
all,
what's
Jared,
up, X?
how
Yo,
you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm dilauded. I got a shot in the stomach. That's it.
Ow.
Look at my chest.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Mo, get your shit together.
Yeah.
I can't.
Man has been
Professional
shot.
here.
No, I know.
First
But
of all, Jared, do we know who shot you?
How do I? I'm hearing
Jared-
myself. This is
Well, you know
insane.
what? Yeah, I
Don't worry
know.
about
It's,
it.
it's so
It's
silly.
okay.
I love that you came on with us, but
Jared,
that
do
nose
we know
thing-
who shot you?
Any
Can you
idea who
put a little
shot you?
makeup on that nose thing so that it's not just
my God, Mo.
distracting
What
me?
happened?
I'm kidding. So can we see your scar again?
We
Let's
do
see what's
not.
going
I was in my RV standing.
Go, Jared. We're listening to you. You have the. You
We're
have the
listening. Got the floor.
I don't know. No, it was a. Why? Yeah. Well, this is.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Wow.
If it would have been a half inch higher. If it would have been a half inch higher, I'd be dead.
Well, we're
Wow.
glad
It was a
you're glad
drive-by
you
shooting.
did
I'm
that.
in a. I swear to God, yeah, it's funny because they've never had a drive-by shooting in this town ever. Yeah,
This is
it's.
insane.
I'm in the beautiful. I don't. You guys, how do I get off? I'm hearing myself. What do I
baby?
do?
You know what it is? Because you're reverberating on your own voice. So you have to lower your mic or your monitor so that you're not reverbing back and forth on your on your feed. That's why you keep hearing yourself back and forth. And that's okay because you're in a hospital and
Yeah.
okay.
And you have a bullet hole in you. I mean, yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
Yeah. All right, he put himself on mute, but that's too much. Hang on. Let me unmute you. You have to unmute yourself, but I don't know what he really needs to do on the phone, unfortunately. I'm not
Just
really
turn the volume down on the phone.
You know what? It does. Don't
Oh.
stress the guy out. It's okay.
Yeah.
The fact that you did this already is amazing. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. If it doesn't work out, feel free to, do what you need to do.
We know that you were seriously probably high as a kite. I can't unmute you because you muted yourself, Jared. So I don't have the.
I'm good now. We got it now. We got it now.
Cool. Awesome.
All right, tell us the story.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to hear it all.
Okay, so there's a road. People don't like homeless people. There's all these news stories. They're, you know how it is these days. So, and I'm not a morning person. I'm grumpy, and so worlds collide. I'm sitting on the
All right.
so I couldn't go anywhere. I would have left, but so um I'm sitting in my RV, and I didn't hear him pull up. All of a sudden, I just hear boom. You hear the sound of the gun. You hear the sound of it coming to the window, and you hear and you hit the paint all in 1 second. I never, you know what I mean? It's not like, and so they dug me open, and I was opened up. Yeah, I got a whole scar. I was opened up for like 6 hours. He had to repair my, put my colon back together, and yeah, yeah. So they had to drag the. I said, I'm gonna go run out. I opened the door, and I went step 2 feet. I said, no, I gotta call 911 because I could. My doctor said if it would have been a quarter inch higher, my heart would have exploded. I'd be gone.
Jared.
So you can hear me, right?
What did it feel like? What are you popping right now?
Like, no ice. I can only drink ice. I can't drink. I haven't had food.
What did
my
it
mouth is dry.
What did it feel like when
you saw it? It was like it. I didn't feel bull. I mean, I did. Wait a second. It was like nothing you've ever felt before. It just whams you, and my whole body went sideways. And then like I said, I opened the door, and I'm gonna run down there and try and see them with my flashlight because it just got dark. And but I said no, I gotta call 911. And of course, just like the experience we just had, I couldn't. I'm like, how do I get my keypad? You know, like, and so I mean, it was. So then I realized I got to sit down on the floor, you know. And then the cops showed up. I'm on 911.
There a lot of blood?
There was no blood. I don't even know that I'm even a living human. There was no blood came out of the wound.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but and I've never had my clothes. They got me. No blood came out of the wound.
No, but
I think I'm one of the.
When they brought you into the hospital, or did it come out and exit?
No, there was no exit wound.
So
it was inside. Yeah, there's no exit wound. It went in my left side. They shot through my window. I had blinds down and everything. And I had 3 detectives here today. I had the main guy from the hospital because they don't have. We're in a beautiful rural. We're in the Oregon dunes. There's nothing like this going on, you know. But I brought Portland over. So, but the good news is I'm getting an apartment with my mom. Don't judge. Go ahead. Okay. No, I'm getting an apartment with my mom by June. And so I'm going to be, this is the start of my 7th year homeless. Now, technically I have an RV, so I'm, and it was a nice one, but, go ahead.
No, we're just listening to
I watch videos about ancient Egypt every night, Monique. That's what I loved. When you went there, I was totally, excuse me. Let me breathe.
Take it
down. I'm on.
Dude, yeah.
Go ahead.
You're talking too much and you're breathing too much, and it's probably causing you to be a little bit lightheaded. I'm sure of that.
Right. So I'll cover my nose again.
No. Do what you need to do. No.
I'm just playing with you with the
do
note.
what you need to do. Okay.
So what else are you on right now? What are you on right now? Drug wise.
I'm just on Dilaudid. Yeah, I'm just on the Dilaudid. Like every half hour, I can push the drip and it comes. So it's like a morphine. Oh my God. When I got here last night, they go, okay, 50 cc's fentanyl. I'm like, oh my God. No, I mean, the scourge of America. They got fentanyl for the first time. Isn't that scary? Like people die every day. It was so scary when he said fentanyl. I'm like, dang, you just put some morphine. Yep. Like we know.
But that's when Jorge cuts it, and puts it into.
Right. Oh my God. Come on.
So,
is it insane?
Jared, what's the long-term prognosis? Are you going to make a full recovery?
Yeah, it grazed my low intestine. It went under my heart, and it chewed up my colon a little bit. He said he could have removed it, but he said he patched it up for me because then I would be on a colostomy bag. I got to tell you, if I'm on a colostomy bag, I'm going to the fridge. And I just because I want to be the stinky guy in town. I mean, no. So yeah, and so
the listening thread is like, stay strong, Jared. Jared, you're the boss.
thank you so much.
Everybody's rooting for you, bro.
Thank you so much. I've been in the whole dabbler community. I've been in the dabbler community since the start. Y'all know, and hey, yeah, I know it's funny. It is funny. That's the whole point. Like someone goes, when I'm on the chat room, someone goes, that person, I said, we're all trolls. This is based on trolling.
Yes.
What are you talking about? We're all trolls. What are you talking about? So yeah,
stuttering John. Then
okay.
Hey Jared, serious question. When the nurse comes in, did she give you a grazer?
No.
Damn.
A grazer. Now damn, Monique.
You know what a grazer is, Jared? Jared is grazers when like they're doing something to you and then someone's arm accidentally
kind of graze it.
Yeah, grazes your.
I know what a glizzy is. It's a hot dog.
Oh, well, it's a lot different than that. But you know what, dude? You seem pretty tight, man. You seem like you're in a good headspace.
Okay. I think you're gonna be okay. So I'm thrilled that this is not a worse scenario than it.
Yeah,
could be.
I'm
gonna turn really bad.
Look at the whoops, I got my volume.
Whoopsie.
Look where it's at. Look, I mean, you see it there?
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, my heart. If it would have been, that's my nipple right here. Where's the hell? I can't.
There it is.
I can't look at it. There.
Well, the other
So that went directly.
Yeah.
That went right under my heart. It could have hit my spine. I'd be in a wheelchair like Drake and shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess the best scenario for a shitty situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I got the best. So the bullet's still in there, and I had a CT scan, but I never did hear about it tomorrow because they want to know where the bullet's at. And the cops came. The ambulance drivers cut my clothes off. There was 3 detectives here. Because I mean, what do they have to do? I don't mean to be rude, but it's a small town. Well, they were county detectives.
Bro.
But they took my clothes that got cut off. Go ahead.
Quick advice. Before it's all said and done, have the doctors write you a little medical note. It's like for people who have like replacement hips. So if you ever go through like an airport security, that slug is gonna set up a detector. But they'll give you put it on a keychain. It has all the information saying that it's not.
Yeah. I'll leave my Muhammad autopsy. I'll leave my Muhammad autopsy for that.
If you ever have to go through a metal detector, you can just say, "Listen, this is my."
Yeah.
No, look at
so
you.
I don't know if they're going to try and remove it, but they put this big scar. I mean,
yeah, what is
can you
that?
imagine?
Huge freaking scar.
That's the scar. They opened my whole chest up. They had to go through my whole chest and find. They inspected everything. I was open for 6 hours.
In an emergency. That's what they're going to do. Wow.
He's also lucky
they
open his
my
stomach because it hits your stomach. You're really screwed. I mean, you're super screwed hitting the stomach.
So lucky, Jared.
How are you at medical insurance wise? Everything cool?
I got. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Because if not, we can give you a name that starts with Fillmore that you can use for the medical bills.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you got it social and everything. I'm good with that. We could do that. What happened to that guy? He just.
Who the fuck cares?
What do you guys think of the Gen 3?
Jared, I know you've been a long time to us. Can you can I send you a RadioGunk t-shirt as I get well equipped?
Absolutely. I'll send you an address. I'll send you a shipping place near me.
And I will send you a t-shirt post haste, my love. Post haste.
Yeah.
Because
don't send them a shitty one, send them a good one.
Yeah, send him a really nice one.
Send him a good one.
DJ's Classics.
I'm in between a medium and a large. Probably a large would be good.
That's all right.
Communicate. Thank you.
Take it off air and just send me an email with an address to send it to, and I promise you that I will get you one out tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you so
Dude,
much.
thank you so much,
Love
man.
you, Jared. Thank you for coming on and sharing that
Hey,
horrific
love
story
you
with us.
guys.
Please,
Love you guys. Y'all take care.
yeah.
You,
Okay.
you
Bye,
too,
All
sweet.
right.
man. Be well.
Wow.
On
Damn.
that note, how can we go back to Stern after that?
Oh
Honestly.
my God.
Well, John Doe, yes, Jared is high. Wouldn't you want to be high if you had a freaking bullet
Absolutely.
wobbling around your body?
Jared looks like
Hey.
he's won a couple of axe throwing contests.
Yes. Well, he
Holy-
lives in
Well, he's a
Oregon, so
man.
it's fitting.
He's
It's
a
Oregon.
man.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay. So that was amazing. I'm glad he was able to get on there with us.
Even Puzzle was like impressed.
I
Yeah,
mean,
look at her. She's
I know I chuckled a little bit because you know
chuckled.
what?
You were
That was-
guffawing.
So okay, here's the problem. When I get nervous, I laugh. And so it was a reflective mechanism of how I was feeling. And I'm sorry, Jared, if I snickered a little
No,
bit.
I think he's cool. I won't.
I
worry
know.
about it.
You
So-
know, we love you. So
So G Canada does make a good point. 30 people just ran out to try to get
Can
shot.
we
So Monique
can
would
we
send them
get
something.
oh, I
Hey,
chuckled.
Mo,
I chuckled because of the nose.
Wait, a
Real quick.
DJ Classic Garage 8x10 poster signed?
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh.
Signed.
Ooh, Jared, maybe what I'll do is I'll get the t-shirt here first. No, it's just such a waste of shipping. I was going
Hey,
to say I'll
hey,
get it
Mo.
here first.
Yeah.
On
Mo.
it. Mm.
Mo, can
Mm.
we get Bon Jovi to do a little tune that goes, "Let's go to the gunshot wound. Let's go to the attempted murder."
I might have to pee. I'm like, seriously, I laughed so hard. And it's not because it was funny,
No, it's just
but it was.
it's legit. I mean, this whole thing was
Jared
legit.
is
I
so
mean,
legit. Yeah, I'm sorry. My cackle is horrible, and I know that, but I'm glad you're alive. That's all I have to say. That's all
don't
I got.
worry, don't worry. We figured it out.
I am thrilled to send you a t-shirt and yeah. So I know you're fucked up right now. I am thrilled that you survived this, and it's really fucked
Dude,
up.
I am so happy that dude is alive. That's some shit right there. I mean, that's
right,
obviously
Coach.
an understatement, right?
Coach
That's
said,
right, Coach.
Mo, when you asked Jared to remove his
Oh, we're already going to hell. So
go straight to hell. But you know what? I just honestly, I didn't
thank
think
you, Jared.
would remove it. I just thought it would make him chuckle. That's all. I was just trying to make him laugh.
Jared
I'm
is no
sorry.
homo.
Jared's so no homo.
No homo. He's a man.
Jared's the man. We should have Beanie Mac and him on one time, and we could talk about gunshot wounds. It would be kind of
Let's
amazing.
all go to the felony.
All right, so let's continue our show. It's crazy. I got to leave this town. Yes, you are, and you're gonna move in with mommy, and it's gonna be all good because
Yes,
you know
yes.
what?
Usually that's a sign. If you're in your town and you get shot, that's usually a sign to leave.
It's the only shooting that has happened in his
Yeah,
town in
then-
forever.
That's a sign from God
When?
that you must leave.
Yes.
It's time to go.
Bizarre. That is like Final Destination kind of shit right there. Seriously.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. So let's look at the divisions of I don't even
divisions.
know where we are right now, but we have 6 clips to go. So let's go to divisions. Yes, Melvin.
Remind me never to get injured in her presence.
I can't even
Can
tell you
you
how many
imagine?
times
No, I can't.
I have laughed at something horrible.
Can you imagine
And
being
he
at the bank when it's
hung
being
up on me.
robbed with Mo?
And then
Oh,
Moses is
He
laughing
just
at the
starts
guy
laughing
with the shotgun.
hysterically.
He has hung
You're
up
the first
on
guy that
me.
gets taken
He has
out.
yelled at me. He
I visit Mo, I break a hip, and there's this cackling. Like, really? Thanks.
Oh my god. You know what? I would cry because there's this fucker, okay? He invites me to go to lunch and we go to this place that I swear to God The only cars that could fit in there are like lawnmowers. And I pull in, then there's no fucking parking. There's no parking. There's like 6 spots. This fucker pulls in with his little BMW that I swear to you is the size of a John Deere tractor. And he just is a sunroof down because, he's an old Mopar sunroof. And he just said, right into the handicap parking. The handicap parking. He pulls into the motherfucking handicap parking. God, laugh, motherfucker. And I'm looking at him. It took me 17 maneuvers to pull into a spot. And there's this fucker. Puts his little hand, and I'm like, you motherfucker. Skill. Twat. You're such a twat. All right. JD explains the audio team divisions. Here we go.
Howard, even within the writers team, it's funny. There's a prank call division. There's a whack pack department. There's a song parody division.
I love it. I mean, wow.
I feel like this is just his way of getting back at Andy Cohen somehow. I don't know why. Maybe Andy was able to hire some more
This
people.
has fidget spinner all over it.
Don't forget, she doesn't work for Sirius.
Yes, but she sets up the divisions for his company. It's
I think
112. She sets these things up. Remember, she has charts and she does all the corporate speak.
Don't forget that this is a leap year, and as Xavier reminded me, 4 years ago is when COVID started. So weird fucking shit happens on leap years, and I think that
I don't like leap years.
I know, me neither. And I think that they started giving people titles and shit like that, especially when people are moving out of the city, and maybe there was opportunities to do something else and stuff like that. That they just gave them this in order to placate them so that they wouldn't leave. That's all I got. That's all I got. All right, let's move on. Andy Cohen's picture. So there was this whole weird Mehmet versus that other asshole. What's his name?
Oh, Wolfie. He is Will Murray's brother-in-law.
So basically it was Mehmet versus Wolfie. Wolfie has become like a integral part of the Howard Stern show, and Mehmet's not too happy about that. This went on for like I know. I actually have to pee right now. I have to tell you.
Frank
I'm
the Tank.
really, nothing would make me happy. Should I?
Go ahead. We unlike Howard's show, we can continue without you.
Like a 4-hour show.
I'm not even listening. I gotta go.
Good. So there we go. Frank the Tank. The original 1937 recording of the Hindenburg disaster had to be cut short because Mo was heard laughing in the background.
Yes. Oh, the humanity. Did you guys know that audio was recorded like a couple of days later? Everybody assumed it was a live recording, but it wasn't.
It was the radio broadcast. It had nothing to do with
it was
with the video.
Yeah, I thought it was like a dude was like calling the ponies or something, but I guess not. And Manowar, Hindenburg coming on from behind by 2 lengths. Oh, the humanity.
The humanity.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yes. So no,
yeah, Frank, it was something like that. I know it wasn't recorded on the spot.
Yeah, because remember he was doing a radio broadcast. That's why he was describing everything, and the video was for put in the movie theaters because they always did news shorts.
They did.
So they put the two together.
They called them the Tuckies.
The Tuckies.
The Tuckies. Yes. News flash: Hindenburg explodes. I forgot the reference I was going to make.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I lost my train of thought.
My 1930s. I don't know. Why she take me so long to pee?
Why?
I was gonna say Lindenberg baby born.
Lindbergh baby born. No, but it's so funny with all these segment producers and how Marcy has tried to make this seem like it's a real broadcast. And remember, this all goes back to the summit. Think about this. This all goes back to 2013, where they basically had different divisions to do stuff to write on Twitter and then try to, and then make the breakfast awaits and then all the different parts of that presentation. This is the fruit of all that work, is having the subdivisions inside a show that does nothing. Just let that settle in. Because tomorrow tomorrow's gonna be worse. He didn't even taunt us with cleaning out the computers tomorrow.
And odds are he's not going to be in next week, right?
Oh, he's absolutely not going to be next week.
So
he's dumping his garbage before he leaves, which is typical. But maybe he'll have a victory lap today for what he did today, which is the producer segment. Wait, let's just see how long it takes to get all these things in their ears.
Well, welcome back, Miss Pee Pants.
What?
I say, welcome back,
Miss
Pee Pants.
Oh, I had to pee so badly. There's
you need to have a piss jug. Even women can use a piss jug.
I should have a piss jug.
There's nothing wrong with using a piss jug.
There's no bathroom. There's no bathroom on the first floor of this.
Then when I did my show, I was down on the first floor, but I didn't want to walk up the stairs. I have a gimp leg, so I had my piss jug. You go for women. They have a funnel that you can use on top of the piss jug. That's an extra $10.
No, I don't use baby wipes. They're bad for the environment.
So what?
But I did snag some.
That's the environment's problem.
I did snag some ice cream. We only have one, two.
She uses ice cream.
We only have 4 clips to go. And I stole some ice cream from upstairs. Okay, here we go. Here's the Met giving shit to Howard about Andy Cohen's picture. Here we go.
I think you do a terrific job. I like your delivery. I like what you do.
I think it's because we do the similar things. It's like when you don't like, Andy Cohen's picture being up behind Jennifer Witz. It's the same mindset. I think it's normal to have that feeling.
But Matt, how long have you been working on this show?
10 years.
You think I really give a shit if Jennifer Witz has Andy Cohen's picture?
Yes.
I'm here entertaining people.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Yes, you do, Pelican. It really bothers you. It makes you very angry.
Yes, you do. Okay, so to answer all the pertinent questions in the chat right now, I have to go up 2 flights to go pee. I did use the Toto toilet. I did not spray wash. But then as I was running back downstairs, I grabbed some chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, look, it's a new container now.
Oh, it's brand spanking new.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, because BOGO at Publix. So whatever.
See, I got pistachio ice cream at Aldi.
Here's the trick. The trick is
gelato.
I use a
gold spoon. Oh, like the guy from Edie's. Yeah, that
tiny though. Look, it's only it's
yeah, I see that.
So
hey, everybody, she has a gold spoon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I don't eat as much when I have my little gold spoon. So there's that.
Stella Rocker, 1972 Olympic Massacre. Jim McKay says they're all gone. Mo can't stop laughing.
Dang. Wow.
It's true. It's true.
Good reference right there.
True. It's true. I'm a horrible, horrible human being. Just gonna go in there. Oh my God, Sin Lu, yes. Yeah, but here's the trick. Seriously, I will have like maybe 4 baby-sized teaspoon fills of this, and that's it. I'll put it in the fridge for tomorrow.
Mo,
Remember that time?
Jesus Christ. Ah. This is one for the ages. Anyway, like and subscribe, guys. RadioGunk, we like to encourage everybody to learn trigger discipline before you head out into the woods.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
That's what it should be.
So do we really have to do the last clip at this point?
Yes, we do. It's very, very
Oh
important.
my God, we are continuing on. We are continuing.
And look at that. It's so scary. My watch was doing an emergency call.
Because you were
I
laughing
heard
so much.
Monique laughing and it realized it might be an emergency. I gotta turn this off. It was doing SOS. I heard cackling and it's like, oh no, you must be in trouble.
Oh my God.
Oh, you guys are killing me
This
tonight.
show's never gonna end, just so you guys know.
We lost contact with the space shuttle.
At 5:06 p.m. today,
Oh
President Kennedy was announced dead.
Oh my God, this is so funny. All right, here we go. So, I don't know who came on to make believe that he was. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
Is it Craig
So-
Gass?
Hey Mo.
Yes, thank you. Craig Gass comes on as who's the one that was Mehmet was embedded with? Help me, please.
Yeah.
Tom guy.
Arnold.
Tom Arnold guy.
So this weird thing happens where Craig Gass as Tom Arnold leaves the show, and then this really fucked up clip happens while Mehmet is talking.
Yes.
It was a little oopsie moment. I swear there's only 4 clips left. We are almost
4?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? All right. By the way, after this, I'm planning on interviewing Mehmet about Wolfie's interview to me about Mehmet's interview of me. So we're going to keep going down this rabbit hole.
Keep going. All right. There you go.
Tom also told me that Mehmet doesn't think that the old people on the show listen to his youthful
Mehmet's
ideas.
receding hairline and dyed hair.
What was that?
What was
I don't
that?
know.
Oopsie.
Keep
I don't
working on that bit. It's not quite there yet.
Okay, Fred.
Wait, say that again, Wolfie. I'm sorry. There was some weird random noise going on. But what
So
did you
Mehmet
say?
was-
Random noise.
Random noise.
It just wasn't time. Pontius Pilate, nail up that dude. It's like yeah, about Jesus up on the cross, and and he's sitting there, and he's up on the cross, and he's like, Joseph, no, John, come here. He's like, what, Jesus? What words of wisdom do you have to say to me? He's like, John, please, just come up here. Just come up here. It's like, oh my God, everybody. Jesus has words of wisdom. He wants us to hear something. He gets a ladder. They build him a ladder. He climbs up to the cross. He's like, yes, Jesus, what is it? What is it that you have to say to me? He's like, John, come closer. Come closer. Yes, Jesus, what do you have to say? He's like,
Okay.
says, I can see your house from here.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I have no idea what
Is there
happened.
anything you won't laugh at this point?
No.
No, obviously not.
In the arms of an angel, far away from here.
Okay. Well, after this is all done, we go to Blit with JD at a restaurant, and the amount of money that they spent. And this is a minute-long clip. We're going to play it, and we'll cut it in between. But you just need to hear the ridiculousness that is Jonathan Blit with JD.
I spent all morning trying to figure out how Blit has so much money. It's unbelievable. Like,
What do you mean?
I mean,
How do you know he has money?
Because
That's
he,
right,
he
Robin.
once again, I'll tell you how I know. Once
Okay.
again, he
You
took
should
out
hear the
JD.
champagne. The champagne he drinks is nuts. It's like, I wish I could afford that stuff.
How much is
You
it,
can.
Richard?
He likes stuff that's around the $150 range, I think.
As does Richard. Richard buys his wife beautiful bottles of Renard champagne.
On a birthday, but you
Yeah.
drink this stuff randomly on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's sure.
Well,
Life is too short.
JD and John Blitt went to another one of these fancy dinners where Blitt, takes him out, and like first of all, it's an obscene amount of food and drink, and how did this one come about, JD? Just fill me in a little bit.
Blitt sometimes is like, "Hey, I want to take you to this place."
Blitt does everything for the show, right?
Now,
Blitt is. Go ahead, babe.
well, my question is, what year was this recorded? I mean, because this could have happened.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
August of last year, July.
None of it matters.
We don't know.
None of it matters. But
I know it's just
when I went to YouTube and I typed in Jonathan Blitt, Howard Stern, here's what we got. JD and John Blitt go Speedo shopping. JD and John Blitt go canoeing. Jonathan Blitt films a cooking show for Chef JD. Here's everything that happened during JD Harmar's weekend at the Super Bowl. JD and Blitt visit a Russian bathhouse. Blitt proposes to JD on their flight back from LA.
JD, Jason,
JD,
Blitt.
Jason, Will, and Blitt visit Ronnie in Vegas. Here's Blitt before he was on this fucking show, though, by the way, just so you can see.
I like the name of the video. It's very catchy.
Yeah, wow. Doing pre-Howard.
These Turn the audio down. It sucks.
Camera show. So with the help of my friends, we put them on one.
You're on Frankenstein.
But what these aspiring
Frankenstein.
pranksters don't know is I'm the one pranking them.
Wow, what a great name.
Meet Santa. He's a businessman.
Oh, no. You're not gonna play
New
that.
Yeah, we're
York,
not gonna
I
watch
watched
this.
half of that movie.
But look at Jonathan Blitt. Look at this. Look at this Simeon.
He looks like he's like the really slimy used car salesman
Oh my God.
that sells cars with repaired frames to old ladies.
This is the face of a man who has more hair down on his penis than he has penis. He probably has a bush.
Oh, he has more hair on below his neckline than he does anywhere else.
Oh my God. Right below this neckline.
Oh, it's like Coco the gorilla down there.
He looks like if the dad in the Brady Bunch banged Alice and had a kid.
Matt Hine, he looks like Ben Stiller was in a fire.
Oh my God. Yes.
He does.
All about the tendrils. Jamie Gillis. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Hold on. You are brilliant. I love
Jamie
it.
Gillis. What a oh my God, it's dead on. Wow.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
Holy crap.
Brilliant. Yes. That is yeah. Oh, here's better. There you go.
It's Jonathan Blitt.
There you go. Now, rumor has it that Jonathan Blitt's father is a porn guy out of Canada. It is yet to be substantiated. So we don't know that that's actually true. But
It's starting to sound very legit.
He seems to spend an inordinate amount of money on making JD into something. I'm not necessarily sure
what though.
it is. I don't know. JD can barely breathe while hiking in LA. JD needs help ordering in restaurants. JD fell asleep at Natalie Main's party. JD cries over how much he misses John Hine. I mean, it's just a constant. JD eats his way around LA, including dinner at Natalie Main's house. JD shares details from his 10-day.
So JD goes on a 10-day, what is a honeymoon, first anniversary kind of trip And I could tell he was miserable.
Fuck you, JD.
Oh, dude. His wife is out there jet skiing while JD stays in the hotel.
What?
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I would have been.
You're in a hotel at the airport.
At the airport in New York.
Yeah, it was like a new fancy hotel or whatever.
Under the pool.
Yeah. And 3 feet of water at hedonism. Gotta be hot.
Yeah, see?
Look at him. He got a post.
Oh, that's hysterical. Could you wear more?
And what's your wife wearing? A bathing suit, right?
Yeah.
Are you wearing flip-flops or do you?
They were never meant to be. Sorry. They were never meant to be.
No. Yeah, she thought she was climbing a ladder when she was actually going down a set of stairs.
Yeah, let me continue.
I don't want to tell you anything about it. I just want to go, and so that's we show up to this restaurant. There's like no menu.
Two guys, $1,150 dinner bill.
1,100.
This is 500. It's only $550 a person, though.
Oh, only? I'm sorry, Dennis. When's the last time you spent $550 per person?
Oh, never. I'm not that ridiculous, but my God.
So here's the restaurant they went to so that we can all like share in the beauty that is 63 Clinton, an inspired new restaurant from Sam. Okay, so nobody's last name should be Klontz.
Klontz. And
Trin.
Trin.
Klontz
and Trin. It's like
yeah. So here's the seasonal menu. 7 courses is $112. Let's listen to Howard tell us about what they ate. So this is the winter menu, which is updated on 2/27. Oh, interesting. So it's just updated today. So the menu that they ate was the day before. Now, the funniest thing about the what they ate menu is that Howard is reading, and 69 IQ cannot pronounce anything that he's reading. And so it's quite delicious to listen to him talk about what they ate. Here we go.
This is their dinner. A breakfast taco, hamachi crudo, caviar hand roll, Murray cod, piquito crab, and I don't even know how to say this, Hokkaido uni.
Hokkaido uni. It's a uni from Japan, a sea urchin.
Broccolini, Berkshire pork short rib, baked Alaska, caviar pizza, a bottle of Vilmart and Co. champagne. That's very fancy. A bottle of 2018 Maurice Saint Denis Pinot Noir, and
he doesn't even know how to say Pinot Noir.
Bottle of Pierre Paillard Boozy Grand Cru Rosé Champagne.
Your French is impeccable.
Thank you. And by the way, I've had no training.
Yeah, we know that, you idiot. So yeah, basically, they had whatever the menu was for the fall menu. 7 courses is $112. If you add the caviar hand roll, it's an additional $55. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So it's $167 per person. And then each of the bottles of wine they had was about $250 each. Why, John Blitt?
All right, well, let's make this. Let's blow people's minds that didn't listen to the show. Before they went to this restaurant at Blitz's place, they drank marijuana ritas, which is basically margaritas with THC liquid added to it. So basically, they were high as kites and spending $1,100 on dinner.
Right.
Good. They're idiots.
Yes, they are idiots. In fact, at one point, JD could not even say what he was eating.
No, he had no idea.
He could not even. I mean, you think he's bad straight? Hi, he is the slowest person in the world. Hi.
So
Gary the retard laughs at him.
The interesting thing is that Blitt is completely playing JD. Like, he knows that JD is probably the stupidest human being on the entirety of the Stern Show.
Oh, absolutely.
The fact that he would spend $1,100 to record maybe 10 minutes worth of clip for Howard to play is insanity to me.
You don't think that Sirius reimbursed for this?
No.
You don't think this is a production expense? I mean, seriously. I mean,
Technically, it is.
$1,100 is well beyond.
It's
Well,
an expense for product for the show.
You don't need 3 bottles of $250 per bottle.
No. The way
As
it
you're
usually
high
works,
already.
Mo. The way it usually works is when you first start to order, you tell the waitress you want the alcohol on a different bill.
Exactly.
And so that way you can submit or whatever. You can, when you do your taxes,
the meal
itself can be technically deducted as long as alcohol is not on the bill.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that a lot of that stuff was part of the production cost of making this show today.
All about the tendrils. Don't even go there. Don't even go to the Club 33 show that Xavier and I did, because I probably laughed just as hard at that as I did.
Why was there a shooting there?
We've mentioned it a few times. I even did 25 minutes on my own when we talked about it.
On my own.
On his own.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I'm glad you've been there, bro. It's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Whatever.
Not like Mo will ever know.
No, I'll never know. You're right. Ever know. And I'll never care. I would never eat fine dining.
I don't care.
All right.
You went to a place that where they use utensils.
Miss Gold Spoon, you're right.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know from eating at Disney. I don't think that's a thing.
Yes, that's it.
I mean, yeah, if you don't live somewhere where you can have fine dining, sure, but
we don't have fine dining. We have garbage around here. In San Diego, we do have fish tacos, which is they're quite yummy.
Fish tacos are quite a delectable treat.
They are amazing.
I know. I keep staring at my ice cream that I need to put away. Okay, so here, Sin Lu. This is the way it works. Okay, so here, I had ice cream. This is how much I ate. So yeah, so that's basically all you can eat during a night. Now I know most of you would probably finish the whole pint.
No,
pint in one sitting, or half the pint in one sitting, but you don't. You don't do that. Small spoon, eat just a little bit, and be done. That's how you. And Pilates. That's how you maintain. All right, here's the end of the show. So let's get to this. I cannot believe that we have gone as long as we have with a non-show show tonight.
Almost as long as the real Stern show.
Oh my God, thank you, Jared. All right, here we go.
Thank you, Jared.
Here you go.
Godspeed, my friend.
End of show. No, fudgicle. So tiny spoon, tiny glass, tiny plate. That's the way it works.
And
tiny
the spoon has to be made of gold.
No, it doesn't, douchebag. This is just happens to be a teaspoon, but it's tiny. It's tiny. It's literally tiny. So
is that a soup spoon? Or
no,
teaspoon? What's the difference? What's the difference?
It looks like a sugar spoon, actually.
It's a teaspoon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I eat with my hands.
Yeah, exactly. You're an animal. It's a teaspoon. No, but you should.
I am what they call low class.
Yeah. It's a Coke spoon, exactly. Oh, more mouth to God's ears that I could scoop into that. God damn it. Club 33 is RadioGunk slowly
Who would ever clunk it?
Oh my God. That was the biggest fight I think you and I ever had on air.
No. We've had worse.
On air.
On air. Yeah.
Club 33 thing.
Mo took that spoon from the JD collection.
Yes, I did. This is a genuine fortune.
It was part of the fire sale.
By step.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Last clip of the night. Here we go.
Just go.
I said that was a great example of Wolfie and Mehmet working together to create something.
All right, go back. What are you again? A writer, producer? All right,
I'm a shithead. Sorry.
Write something funny. Head shithead. All right, I just promoted you to head shithead.
I love that. I'm gonna get business cards made.
Top shit. Guys, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Listen carefully. The Howard wrap-up show.
That's it. That's all you got.
We'll see you tomorrow. Wow. Gee, thanks.
Sin Lu, never use a big spoon for anything. Seriously. You know what? Tomorrow, when I come downstairs, I am going to show you. I know it's stupid, that I am going to show you exactly what I use to eat and drink and fork and everything. I'm going to do that
And they're
tomorrow.
all gold plated.
Yeah, they're all gold plated. All my dishes are like half size of a regular dish. And all my spoons are like tiny, and
Actually,
all my
your house
glass.
is half size of a regular house.
That spoon
She
looks like
actually
the
bought it
one.
from Jose Vilches. It was kind of weird.
Yes.
That spoon looks like something that.
He has to bend over to go into
Oh
the
my God.
bathroom. He goes into the pool. It's just like a little. He just goes like this. He just goes like this, and he touches his toes on the bottom, and he comes back out.
I love that Mo gives me shit for talking over her, and yet I can never get a word in.
And never. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
You have the floor. You have
done.
uninterrupted.
No, the moment has come and gone. Nope.
Go.
Nope.
Go.
Nope.
We're
Let's move
waiting.
forward. Yes. No.
We're waiting.
No. Done. It was the heat of the moment.
Like a puzzle's paw. Yeah. Poke puzzle. Puzzle poke. Puzzle poke.
Puzzle poke.
Puzzle poke.
He's like, hey.
Yes, John Doe, I dominated the fucking night. It's just one of those nights. I'm sorry. Sorry.
With her gold utensils.
Oh my God. I literally bought this on Amazon, you idiots.
Wait. G Canada. I think your Obama phone just texted the wrong thing right there, bro.
Jared, listen, we are security wanted my Facebook post deleted. Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
Do you think, Jared, that they were targeting you? That's kind of interesting.
Sounds like so. That's
That's
why you need to get a Dodge.
Yeah.
Mo, you should have a mini fridge and a piss jug in your basement.
Exactly.
I have a large size fridge right here.
But you
freezer.
Is it a finished basement?
No, it's not finished. Look at me. I mean, listen, my walls are. Hold on. My walls are blue. It's like a.
And there's nothing you can do.
No, there's nothing you can do. It's like a. See, there's my fridge. It's like a hostage video.
Kind of is.
Kind of is.
Canada, it's not a basement.
It's
a
Florida.
lower level.
Garage. It's the back of the garage.
It's a lower level.
It's the back of the garage. That's really where I am. Yeah.
Oh wow.
All right. Well, 3 detectives were here. Jared,
That's the whole force. The whole force was there.
You are going to update us tomorrow on what happens, Jared, because we are still interested in knowing. Yeah, I like the blue walls too, Ida. And to be quite honest with you, the weird thing about it is if I move over here, if I make it like real blue walls, I can actually do a virtual background.
Yes, you can.
Let's see if this works. See, I can do
like Stuttering John.
Yeah, I can be like Stuttering John. I can do a background because my walls are blue. So I can do, I can do doggies, jellyfish, picture of the moon. I could do that. I mean, if you want, I can do like something like that. If that
Or you
makes
could have DJ's Classic Garage.
Oh my God, I could have DJ's Classic Garage. I kind of like my moonshot. I like that moon.
Yeah, it's quite moony.
Cutting into my neck, but okay.
Ah.
It's bizarre. Let me move my screen. Let me move this over here. All right, this has been an incredibly weird show. And that's all I got. I got blue walls. I'm going to come on tomorrow and forget that I did this, and I'm still going to have this stupid blue ball. Dennis, what do you got going on?
Editing more video on the intake manifold saga.
Intake manifold saga. Yes, we all love
saga. It was a lot of work.
Yes,
so
yes,
I have a video I'm editing for that where I'm actually repairing it, and then I have a little update after I did the repair, and then I have a little. I'm actually going to probably have a little short on that I just did today. So. And then I'm going to be working on a Super B after this. So
what's a Super B?
A Super B was a car that was created in 1968 by Dodge after the Roadrunner was created by Plymouth, and the cars were B bodies, so they made a Coronet and they gave it a big engine and made it go fast stuff, and they called it the Super B. And then they ended up doing like little B things with it, and see, that got puzzle going.
See, Sin Lu Hu said, "Great name for my new band. Didn't take Manifold Saga." So this behind you is a photo I took in Argentina, and I have this. I think it's like 42 by 50 inches up on my wall. That's awesome. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why that's in my thing for stuff that is on my settings, which is kind of weird. Yeah. All right. That's all we got. So that's it for tonight. We will be back tomorrow. There's no guest this week, huh?
No guest, because he's they're getting ready to have vacation, so he can do nothing.
Do you think he's on vacation next week?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
You say 100%, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's traditional. He'll take a vacation next week anyway. But the cleaning out the computer, and there's been no announcements about next week at all. Nothing. Literally, he said nothing about next week. Nothing.
I would love to do a calendar cleaning out the computer thing. I get dinged for this every time, but we might as well leave the show with the ridiculousness that Bon Jovi did for the February calendar, since it's the 27th. Nah, maybe we'll save it for tomorrow. Nah, fuck it. We'll do it both nights. Who cares?
Let's go to the calendar. February.
It's almost disgusting. Like, you can't even watch it.
As the now departed Xavier has said, Exhibit A.
Look, some wench. Nice red toes. They were green.
Mr. D, Quentin Tarantino short. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Jared is flatlining.
The puzzle turned around on that one. See?
Oh my God, I'm crying. All right, we'll play it in its entirety tomorrow, and I will update the calendar tomorrow. But meanwhile, at the ranch, it is time for us to go. It is 10:19, and we've done way too much show. Way too much show. We've done way too much show. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.